I am standing on the corner of Broadway and 2nd, or Broadway Circle if you're going that way, in front of Tower 180, which was just renovated. And it opened back up in 2020, or maybe didn't open back up in 2020, but was ready to open back up in 2020. And the previous owner spent tens of millions of dollars making this into the beautiful structure that you see behind me. They reglassed everything, they redid the inside, they made it office ready for any tenants that would want to move in there. But here we are, 3.5 years later, and not a single tenant in there.
That is ridiculous.
386,000 square feet of office space in there, and it is sitting empty. What's crazy is the downtown vacancy rate for office spaces is hovering around 38%. So what we're going to be talking about is, I feel like a trend that's going to be happening starting this year and continuing out through the years to come. A hotel developer, J Street, just purchased this project for $91 million, and they're converted into a hotel and a luxury residential high-rise. The 8-story annex over there is, he's talking about making that the hotel part. The 25-story tower over here, he's talking about making it the residential part, which would be, again, super exciting for this area. I've said it once, I've said it again. We got horns honking, we got buses coming, we have the Amtrak police. I mean, this area is really just lacking a lot of residential buildings. Again, I talked about Horton Plaza getting more residential. I've talked about West, which is still a silly name in my book, being built back there and opening up sometime this year, that is residential. And then again, now we're gonna have this tower over there for residential. The project is going to be around $140 million to do. The developer is talking about building a rooftop bar and pool, which is really cool. So my favorite retailers are in the bottom of this building, including Mendocino Farms. Luckily, they will all be staying, which is great. So this will just be an added value to the area. There's going to be minimal permit processes because the city actually has some leeway if you're doing a conversion project, especially if you're going to be building housing, because again, we just need housing, and especially in this area. Again, should be starting around 2025 with an open date of 2027. Who knows if it'll be the beginning, the middle, or the end. Again, you know me, probably the end of 2027. But it's just a very exciting project, and it's a kind of project that I know we're going to be seeing a lot more, because again, our office vacancy rate is hovering around 38%. People are working from home. People aren't working in offices anymore. So might as well convert the empty office space into much needed housing, especially in downtown San Diego, where you can build tall and be really dense. My name is David Spiewak, Coldwell Banker Realty, your go-to guy for all things San Diego, including exciting new projects that are going to be trending for years to come. Of course, Dunkin' Donuts, and of course, real estate.